Hi everyone, Gary Sims here and back with another Cheltenham anti-post bet for you to go along with the portfolio that we've got going so far. And today we're going to have a look at the Ryanair chase. Now, so far we've gone through a few of the races and picked out some fairly big priced horses, and some of them are still sort of in with a shout. Some of them are certainly bigger prices than when I put them up, and if not looking as though they won't go for the races that I thought, or simply aren't going to be good enough. But yeah, that's what anti-post betting's about, and as long as we can end up with a profit at the end. Obviously I put up an Ergamine at 20 to 1 each way. He's run a fantastic race today, really pleased. I couldn't have asked to see anything better, I don't think, and I do think he'll end up going down the Arkle route now. I do think it'll be William Mullins' Arkle horse, and I don't think you can give Shishkin a worry. You know, I'd certainly rather, even at the 7 to 1 that he's come into now, I'd still rather be backing him each way at that than Shishkin to win at 5 to 6. So I'm pleased with that one, really pleased. He's about the best bet I've got. However, I'm hoping that today's bet is about my strongest bet yet. As far as the betting goes in this one, in the Ryanair, I've had a look right down throughout the whole of the betting, the possibilities of horses that are going to turn up, and you know, there's a few of the novices in there that have stepped up into the open company. Fakir Doudari, I love Fakir Doudari. People know that if you follow me. He's at 33 to 1 at the minute. I do think he could play a bigger role coming back to 2.5 mile. Both him and Sam Crow at 25 to 1. I think once they get back to the more intermediate trip rather than the 3 mile they tried last time out, I think they'll be much better horses. Whether they're good enough to be absolutely involved at the top end of this, I'm not too sure. I don't think they'll be as good as Imperial Aura. For me, Imperial Aura should never have been the price that he was. Nothing to do with the fall that he's just had. That can happen to any horse as a one-off. I do think he needs another run-in before he goes to the festival. I wouldn't like to see him going to the festival if I was a supporter of his on the back of that fall. I'd like to see him get out soon, put that behind him and go. But he's about the level of Sam Crow and Fakir Doudari as far as I'm concerned, and there's a massive price gulf between them. But I think they'll be the type of horses that are maybe in behind, finishing maybe 4th, 5th and 6th, for instance. Maybe sneaking at the top 3 at a push. You've got some in there in the betting. Frodon, Gold Cup horse. I'm pretty sure that's already a known now. Kenboy, Gold Cup horse. Melon, I do think we'll probably end up seeing Melon here. As much as William Mullins has Min, I think he's found out that Melon is probably better at Cheltenham at this distance. I think the extended 3 mile at Cheltenham will be a stretch for Melon. So, and the fact that he's got the same owners as the current Gold Cup champion, Albon Photo, I think he's, I would say, 90% likely to turn up here. But there's a few others priced up in this Altior and whatever that are very unlikely to be here. Of the ones that are here, as I said, even having a look at the up and comers, if you like, I just could, and you know what I'm like for trying to pick a bigger price out, I just couldn't get away from the 1st and 2nd in this race last year. I think they'll be 1st and 2nd again, if I'm honest. I think Min and St Calvados are the likely two that are going to be coming up the hill again. Now, St Calvados didn't get the run-in last time, but the way I'm going to play this to almost, as far as I'm concerned, get me some guaranteed, I won't say guaranteed profits, but guaranteed not to lose money. Min is currently 5 to 1 non-runner no bet. Betting non-runner no bet at 5 to 1 and backing each way, as far as I'm concerned, I don't lose money. There is no chance that Min is going to be out of the top 3 in this race. If he doesn't turn up, we're going to get the money back. Because non-runner no bet, whether that's for Irish horses not coming across or injury, God forbid, anything like that, we get our money back. If he places, we get our money back at 5 to 1 each way. Okay, so this is, as far as I'm concerned, my biggest, most confident bet that I have put on yet. His record at the 2.5 mile is something like 1-1-1, 1-1, 2-1. He's had about 8 runs, 7 runs, and he's won all but one of them. And the one that he came second in, he lost by a neck. Um, he's an underrated horse as much as he's won everything that he has. You imagine this being like Ante or going into the champion chase with that record behind him. I never get why Min is the price that he is, and it was the same last year. I made a mess last year because I only put him in doubles and trebles, and the other horses that I put him in with didn't win, and I was absolutely kicking myself when I saw that. So this year it's going to be a fairly heavy stake on my point system. I'm going a 5 point each way on Min in the Ryanair at 5-1. Now, another horse that I am slightly interested in this race would be Waiting Patiently. Of those outside of St Calvados and Min, he would probably, him and Melon were like my two biggest fancies elsewhere. But you can't be backing Waiting Patiently. You're probably not going to, his price isn't going to come in massively from what it is now on the day. And I think he could sneak a place. But you never know if he's going to be there. He's skipped Cheltenham before when he's been fit. He's got injured at times. He's a very lightly raced horse. Really impressed with how he finished the last day. So if he turned up, I do think him and Mellon would be battling it out. Probably battling out with St Calvados for second, but I do think that Min will go on to win this again. Yes, he's another year older, and yes, St Calvados didn't quite get the clean run last time. And if one of those was to come along and beat Min, then we'd get our money back, because I'm absolutely certain this horse will not be out of the top 3. So really bullish about this bet. Putting him in, he's my captain because he's now the biggest stakes I've put on in a race. And yeah, if you're following, I would get on that non-runner no bet each way. We're guaranteed not to lose money as far as I'm concerned. Okay, if you're following, good luck. Hope you're all keeping safe. Hope you're all keeping well, and we will speak soon. Cheers all.